All right, friends. So let us talk about the Mahajanapads. As you know, that the Indus Valley civilization declined, and then it led to the rise of the Vedic age. And in the Vedic age, a lot many cities it started to prop, and from the cities, the city-state concepts. From the city itself, the city-state concept it came into being. So you can see here the different city state अप्रोक्सीमेटली नियर 500 BCE। ऊपर से स्टार्ट करते हैं तो खम्बोज। खम्बोज का जो है दिस वाज द महाजनपद एंड इट वाज नोन फॉर इट्स हॉर्सेस, हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग। व्हाई इट वाज नोन फॉर हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग, कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? खम्बोज करके देयर इज अ महाजनपद among the 16 Mahajanapad, one of the Mahajanapad, the northernmost is Khamboj, which is located in the on the border of Afghanistan. Very good. Kunal has got it. Central Asia से trade हो सकता था यहाँ से. And Central Asia has the horse. Steppe. Steppe has horses. Steppe climate. Where is steppe climate? Steppe is in Central Asia, in Kazakhstan, in Uzbekistan. Okay, so that is steppe. Okay, so सेंट्रल एशिया से ट्रेड के लिए खम्बोज में you have the Gandhar, you had the Takshila. So Takshila later evolved into a major learning center, and there was a very famous professor here. Can you name that professor who was teaching in Takshila? Chanakya. Kautilya was a professor of I think धर्म शास्त्र जिसको कहते हैं in Takshila. Then you have Kuru, you have Matsya, you have Panchal. So Panchal Putri, Panchal Naresh. Okay. ये अर्थशास्त्र तो उसकी किताब थी ना, अर्थशास्त्र उसकी किताब थी। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द कंसेप्ट ऑफ धर्मशास्त्र which was taught to the ancient bureaucrats. Okay. Then Surasen. Okay. You had नीचे जाइए, you had अवंती. Okay. यहां पर आपको महिष्मती और उज्जैन जैसे सिटीज मिल जाएंगे। यू हैव अस्मका। देन सबसे ईस्ट में आइए तो अंग प्रदेश। ओके, यू हैड अंग प्रदेश। देन यू हैव मगध, एंड दिस वाज द अल्टीमेट विनर। व्हाई? कैन यू रिकॉल व्हाई मगध was able to win over the Mahajanapads? Because of the resources from the forest and the elephants from the forest of Bihar. Okay. Then you have Kashi, which is located in which is located in present day UP. वहां पर आपको बनारस मिलता है। You have Vrijji, Vajji. याद आया? Vajji was famous for what? Vajji और वैशाली was famous for being a republic where 7,000 representatives were there. Okay, and this was conquered by अजात शत्रु। मगध जो है इट कॉन्कर्ड वैशाली। अगर आप देखिएगा, सो इट इज लोकेटेड एडजेसेंट। ओके, ओके, एंड मगध बिकेम ऑल पावरफुल। देन यू हैव मल्ला, द मल्ला प्रदेश। यहां पर कुशीनगर, कुशीनगर में कुछ हुआ था क्या? कुशीनगर में समथिंग हैपेंड। बुद्धाज व्हाट? महापरिनिर्वाण। ओके, दैट इज बुद्धा पास्ट अवे। ओके, ऑल राइट, बुद्धा जो है यहां पर ही पास्ट अवे। देन यू हैव कोसाला, ऑल्सो यू हैव वत्सा, यू हैव छेदी। ओके, सो ऑल दीज आर इंपॉर्टेंट। ओके, यहां पर एक चीज देखिएगा, भारूच, प्रेजेंट डे भारूच जो है इट हैज इंपॉर्टेंस सिंस द अर्ली डेज। सो ये पोर्ट था इन द अर्ली डेज। भारूच जो है, या जिसको भारूकचा कहते थे, भारूकचा, इट वॉज एन इंपॉर्टेंट पोर्ट। ठीक है। सो दिस मैप is there in the notes, you can go through this। महाजनपद के पीछे का लॉजिक समझ में आ गया? एवरीबडी हैज अंडरस्टूड द लॉजिक बिहाइंड महाजनपद? कैन यू कंफर्म, each and every one of you? Yes. So now we can start with the facts. So we will start alphabetically. So you have the Mahajanapat Anga and Ang Pradesh. The capital was Champa. And Champa जो है भागलपुर, present day बिहार में है. And it is renowned for elephant trades, and it had trade links with Kaling and Magad. Then you have Asaka. Asaka, जिसका प्रेजेंट डे पाइथान is the capital. उस समय we used to call it Potali, and it flourished as a trading hub connecting Deccan and Western India, and it was known for its pearls and precious stones. Then you have Avanti, and I think we had one Avanti in the last batch, right? If I remember, one Avanti was there, and everybody used to say, whenever I used to speak about Avanti, everybody used to call. Anyways, so अवंती जो है, ओके, अवंती जो है उज्जैन और महिष्मती, ओके, powerful kingdom boasting fertile lands and trade routes, and it later rose to prominence under Mauryas. ठीक है, so please remember अवंती जो है आपको साउथ में मिलता था, एंड उज्जैन और महिष्मती आपको यहां था. नहीं, धर्मशास्त्रा वॉज द डिफॉल्ट थिंग दैट वॉज टॉट इन मगध एंड मौर्यन ब्यूरोक्रेट्स. ओके, जो मगधन और मौर्यन इवन गुप्ता ब्यूरोक्रेट्स थे, दे वर टॉट धर्मशास्त्रा. इट वाज प्रोपाउंडेड बाय मनु. ओके, सो कौटिल्य जो है बेसिकली ही रोट अर्थशास्त्रा, ही रोट अबाउट द फॉरेन पॉलिसी. बट ओके, बट जो उस समय जो है, what was taught to the bureaucrat, that was the धर्मशास्त्रा. ठीक है, सो अवंती जो है, ओके, अवंती जो है, ये याद रखिएगा, उज्जैन या महिष्मती, आज के डेट में उज्जैन या महेश्वर मध्य प्रदेश में पड़ता है. एंड देन यू हैव चेदी, एंड चेदी जो है, दिस इसका कैपिटल सुक्तिमती था. दिस इज मॉडर्न डे छतरपुर. इट वाज रिनोन्ड फॉर द आयरन क्राफ्ट्समैनशिप. एंड देन यू हैव गांधार. सो गांधार, इट्स कैपिटल वाज तक्षशिला. Modern day Takshila, it is known for what? Can you tell me? Modern day Takshila, it is known for what? It is known for Pakistani arms production. Pakistan जो है तक्षशिला में, they have made the arms production, and they manufacture G3 German rifles on license from Germany. So the Pakistanis are the licensed manufacturers of the G3 rifles, and it is done in Takshila factory. And this is a thriving hub of learning and trade. Okay. Then Khamboj में क्या मिलता था? Horses. Why? Because they had connection with Persia and Central Asia. If you can see, Khamboj जो है, Rajapura was the capital, and Khamboj was located very conveniently at the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan. Then Kashi. Kashi, obviously, you will know. Varanasi jo hai, it was a sacred city on the Ganges. It is said that it is the continuously inhabited area. All right. ठीक है. And then कोसाला का कैपिटल क्या था? श्रावस्ती and कुशावती. And this was a prominent agricultural center which featured in the Buddhist and the Jain text as well. Okay. Is it clear? किसका पुंज था? I think कंबोज का राजपुरा ही था. Just check on Google once. No, it was राजपुरा. ये जो है रावलपिंडी जिसको कहते हैं. So there were two cities. One was Rajapura, that became Rawalpindi later, and then there was Purushpura, which became Peshawar later. But Purushpura was there in the Kushan dynasty. Okay, Kanishk के समय. ठीक है. Okay, Kosala, Shravasti and Kushavati was there. Then Kuru. सो ऑल दीज आर महाभारत टर्म। महाभारत में भी आपने सुना होगा अंग प्रदेश, अंग राजा, कुरु, पांचाल, पांचाल पुत्री, पांचाल नरेश। सो यू हैव कुरु विच इज देयर इन, उसका कैपिटल क्या है, इंद्रप्रस्थ। ओके, सो इंद्रप्रस्थ इज सेड टू बी अ कर्स्ड कैपिटल। इफ यू रिमेंबर दैट इंद्रप्रस्थ जो है वो, इट वाज अ वेरी कंटेंशियस सिटी। इट वाज बेसिकली फॉट, there was fighting between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Okay. मल्ला, तो मल्ला का जो है कुशीनारा एंड पावा, तो कुशीनगर जो बन गया, देन इट इज क्रेडिटेड विद डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द मल्ला रेसलिंग स्टाइल एंड इट प्लेड अ सिग्निफिकेंट रोल इन द स्प्रेड ऑफ बुद्धिज्म एज वेल। देन यू हैव मत्स्या। यू हैव मत्स्या का क्या है, विराट नगर। एंड बैरात जो है, मॉडर्न डे बैरात में यू हैव विराट नगर, and it was a powerful kingdom which later merged with Kuru. Then you have Panchal, Ahichhatra. Ahichhatra is very important for archaeological excavation. Okay. And यहाँ पर जो है पांचाल, it was known for its skilled charioteers and horses. Then Sursen. Sursen का कैपिटल क्या था, मथुरा। It's a religious trade center on the Yamuna River and it is said to be the birthplace of Lord Krishna. Then you have Vajji. Vajji जो है, it is Vaishali. Okay, Vaishali, and Republican state known for its democratic governance and role in development of Jainism and Buddhism. तो वैशाली आप जाइएगा तो वहां जैन, ओके, जैन जो है आपको बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट जैन एरियाज एंड बुद्धिस्ट एरियाज मिलेंगे। बुद्धिस्ट मॉन्यूमेंट्स एंड जैन मॉन्यूमेंट्स आर देयर इन वैशाली। ओके, देन यू हैव वत्सा विच इज, उसका कैपिटल क्या था, कौशंबी। ठीक है, एंड वत्सा जो है, इट फ्लरिश्ड अंडर किंग उदयन, रिनोन्ड फॉर इट्स कोर्टिजन्स एंड वाइब्रेंट कल्चरल सीन। ओके, देन यू हैव मगध। एंड मगध जो है उसका कैपिटल पहले राजगृह था, वाई राजगीर, बिकॉज इट वॉज माउंटेनस, एंड देन इट converted to Patliputra, that is modern day Patna, because of water protection by water। इसको जल दुर्ग भी कहते थे because it was bounded by water from 3 sides। okay, it was bounded by water from 3 sides। ठीक है, and this emerged as the most powerful Mahajanapad and laid the foundation for later major empires like मौर्यन एंड गुप्त डायनेस्टी। ओके, सो आप यहां देखिए, यहां पर अगर आप देख सकते हैं तो, सो दे कैन आस्क यू, ओके, दे कैन आस्क यू टू बेसिकली से कि फ्रॉम नॉर्थ टू साउथ अरेंज दीज महाजनपद्स। सो सबसे नीचे असाका या अस्माका अगर आप देख सकते हैं, उसके बाद कौन है, अवंती। सबसे नॉर्थ में कौन है, you will find Khamboj, it's in the north, and then what you are going to find, you are going to find Gandhar। okay, Gandhar a bit lower। okay, easternmost will be Ang with the capital Champa। okay, then you have the Matsya kingdom of eastern Rajasthan which later merged। okay, which यहां पर अगर आप देखिएगा विराट नगर, it's in modern day Rajasthan। then you have Kuru, okay, and Panchal, these are Mahabharat, important from Mahabharat। okay, the Bactria, very good। okay, yes, it might be बल्हिका जो है, ये हो सकता है बैक्ट्रियन, ग्रेको बैक्टीरियन किंग्स जो है ना, उनके लिए पहले का वर्ड यूज किया जाता है। उस समय अखमनिद एम्पायर जो है, आपको अखमनिद एम्पायर कहाँ था, ईरान में था। सो ये जो मैप है इसको स्टडी जरूर कीजिएगा, और ये टॉपिक्स जो है जितने भी कैपिटल्स हैं, दीज आर इम्पोर्टेंट। एंड ऑल्सो somebody was asking कि what are the sources। obviously हमें oral tradition है, we also have some written tradition, but what exactly are those, दोज आर जनरली मेंशन्ड इन द बुक्स, जैसे उपेंद्र सिंह की किताब है, सो यू विल फाइंड दोज बुक्स. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट कैस्केडिंग सोर्सेज होता है. फॉर एग्जांपल, ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे मैंने बनाया, आई विल से कि आई हैव टेकन फ्रॉम उपेंद्र सिंह. Upinder Singh will say that I have taken from this professor. That professor will say I have taken from this. So initial sources जो है वहां जाते जाते it might be problematic. वेस्टर्न मोस्ट, देखिए वेस्टर्न मोस्ट थोड़ा प्रॉब्लमेटिक है कहना. भाई बिकॉज खम्बोज भी वेस्टर्न मोस्ट है, नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट दोनों है. वेस्टर्न मोस्ट और नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट दोनों है, लेकिन अगर हम यहाँ मेनलैंड की बात करेंगे, सो वी कैन से दैट, ओके, वी कैन से दैट कि अवंती थोड़ा वेस्ट में है. इफ यू विल लुक, इट इज वेस्टर्न, ज्यादा वेस्टर्न है, तो वो थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा. यस. सो नौ हमें क्या पता है, ईस्टर्न इज अंगा, सदर्न इज अस्माका, नॉर्दर्न इज खम्बोज. वेस्टर्न थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है बताना, मे बी वी कैन डू सम रिसर्च एंड देन कम टू अ कंक्लूजन, बट हेयर इट इज ओके फाइन. एंड देन यहाँ पर और इंपॉर्टेंट सिटीज कौन कौन से थे, तो यहाँ पर देखिए कलिंग है आपका उड़ीसा का, ठीक है. एंड देन यू हैव भारूच या भारूकचा उस समय का. ईस्ट टू वेस्ट विल काशी कम फर्स्ट और कोसाला. काशी विल कम फर्स्ट. इफ यू विल लुक, काशी इज हेयर, कोसाला स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम हेयर. सो काशी जो है, ईस्ट टू वेस्ट अगर आप जाएंगी यहां से ऐसे, तो काशी पहले आ रहा है, ठीक है. सो दिस इज द होल महाजनपद. एनी डाउट? एनी डाउट? फैक्चुअल है, कुछ आपको मुझे समझाने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपके रटने के prowess पे डिपेंड करता है. थोड़ा बहुत जो कंसेप्ट था, क्रोनोलॉजी थी, दैट आई हैव टोल्ड यू, आई हैव मेड यू अंडरस्टैंड. रेस्ट, ओके, रेस्ट इट्स ऑल अप टू यू कि आप इसको कैसे यूज कर रहे हैं. हैंडआउट्स आई ट्राई टू गिव. दिस इज द नोट्स दैट हैव बीन अपलोडेड ऑन द ग्रुप. ओके, यू कैन गो थ्रू दिस, बट यहां पर जो है महाजनपद मोर और लेस इज कंप्लीटेड. ओके, सो अब हम थोड़ा महाजनपद के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं. These were 16, okay, powerful monarchy and republics that emerged in ancient India between 6th to 4th century. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. chronology is very important because in UPSC examination they will ask you about the chronology. They will ask you questions which requires the understanding of chronology. ठीक है. Then these kingdoms marked a crucial transition from tribal societies to organized states, paving the way for the rise of vast empires like the Mauryas and the Guptas. Okay, so Magad jo hai, I told you that if you look at this map, this Magad, it emerged by cannibalizing other Mahajanapads. By absorbing other Mahajanapads, it emerged as the major player, as the most dominant player. And from Magad, you got the Haryanka dynasty, and then you got the Nanda dynasty, and from there you got also the Mauryan dynasty. So Mauryan dynasty was on the template of the Magadhan dynasty. Same जगह पे था, Patliputra was the capital, and from there onwards the entire Indian subcontinent was covered. Then the Guptas, and the Guptas was the last period when Bihar had any, okay, utility until 1857 revolt, when Bihar जो है, it emerged again. All right. बीच में हाँ आप कह सकते हैं शेरशाह सूरी was there, but he ruled from Delhi. Okay, he ruled from Delhi. He did not make Patliputra his capital or Patna his capital. Patna basically जो है that went into obscurity until 1857, when they rose. Okay, they rose again. The people, they rose again, and Patna became a major center of British resistance. Okay, so if you will see here, political structure कैसा था. So most Mahajanapads were hereditary monarchies. राजा का बेटा राजा. Okay, and it was governed by kings. The examples are Koshal, Matsya and Avanti. Then there was also the concept of elected monarchies. Some kingdoms, like the Yodhayas, had elected kings chosen by the assemblies. Then there were republican states as well. Mahajanapads like Vajji and Malla were republics which were governed by councils. Councils को क्या बोलते थे? समघास. समघास जो है, these were the councils or the parishad. अब तो parishad is a term which is still used, my dear friends. नगर परिषद है कि नहीं? पालिका, नगर पालिका, इट्स ऑल्सो अ ओल्ड टर्म. ओके, विधान परिषद. ठीक है. सो and these republics, Malla with Kushinagar and Vajji with Vaishali, it played critical role in development of Jainism and Buddhism. So I think somebody was asking what are the sources. So the initial sources and the most authentic sources are from for the Mahajanapads are the Jain and the Buddhist texts. Okay. Sanghas and ganas are basically representatives. गणाज आर बेसिकली रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स. दे आर, आप कह सकते हो तरीके से एमपी एमएलए जैसे होते हैं. तो ये गण लोग हैं कि हम बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में, वी से दैट. एंड संघ्स आर द काउंसिल्स. Then you have administrative structure. So kingdoms were divided into smaller units like Janapads, Vishayas. ये याद रखिएगा, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. दिस इज विशाया. दिस इज आई थिंक ऑल्सो अ प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन. सो विशायास जो है, यूनिट्स जो है इंपॉर्टेंट है, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव यूनिट्स फॉर डायनेस्टीज एंड किंगडम्स. मुगल यूनिट एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव यूनिट हैड ऑलरेडी बीन आस्क्ड इन 2021 प्रीलिम्स. 2021 के प्रीलिम्स में दे हैड ऑलरेडी आस्क्ड द मुगल यूनिट. ओके. And the kings appointed officials like Senapati, Purohita. You know who is a Purohita? Is the chief priest. Amatyas. Now this is again a very, very important position, which meant the minister. Kahi kahi pe, in certain dynasties, it also meant senior bureaucrats, secretaries. And we study about one thing, that Gupta period mein, the bureaucrats, they were paid approximately 1200 times more, approximately 12,000 coins, 12,000 nikayas compared to the other people. Yes, so they were heavily paid. As we progress into the Gupta era, centralization was there in the kingdom. Everything was controlled by the ministers and the bureaucrats. Then you have land revenue in the Mahajanapads, which was called Bali. And it was the primary source of income along with taxes on trade, guilds, and crafts. Agriculture was the primary occupation. Canals and wells were developed by many Mahajanapads. Trade and commerce में जो है, so many Mahajanapads were strategically located on trade routes. जैसे हमने पढ़ा, Khamboj was located between Central Asian and Persian trade route. So they benefited by having horses and then using those horses to trade with the other Mahajanapads. And they were located on the Uttarapath and Dakshinapath. So we see Paitan in the south, we see about Asmaka, that they benefit from the Deccan trade being located on the Dakshinapath. Then somebody came and became the lord of Dakshinapath. Who? Somebody came later and become Gautamiputra Shatkarni, became the lord of the Dakshinapath, the Satvahanas. Okay. The Satvahanas, they used to call themselves the lord of the Dakshinapath. Okay. Pulakesin too baad mein aaya. We will talk about him later on, about his wars with Harshavardhan. ठीक है. Anyways, कैनाल के यूज करने पे भी टैक्स था. बिल्कुल. कैनाल्स जो था, this was basically dependent upon the Mahajanapads as well, whether they taxed the canals or not. If it was made by the state, obviously you had to pay a tax. If it was made via collective effort, you don't need to pay a tax. But I think taxation had started in the Indian subcontinent. Then you have craft production. So pottery, metalworks, and all these things were there. वर्ण व्यवस्था became prominent. I told you, later Vedic era में, by the later Vedic era, the Varna Vyavastha had already been solidified. Earlier it was fluid. What does it mean? Anybody could have become anybody in the Varna Vyavastha. It was fluid. You just had to, win a war, do a coup, defeat the Sarpanch, and, you were elevated. But later on, these things became what? These things became solidified. And by the time we go to the Mahajanapad, it had become very solidified. ठीक है. वो था ना, एक मीम था, यस मीम था, व्हेन आई ट्रेड स्टॉक आई एम अ बनिया, एंड व्हेन आई रीड बुक बिफोर गोइंग टू बेड आई एम अ ब्राह्मण, व्हेन आई गो टू जिम आई एम अ क्षत्रिय, समथिंग ब्रेन रॉट, ब्रेन रॉट टीयर पोस्ट ऑन ट्विटर somebody had put. Okay, when I help my mother I am a shudra, something like that. बहुत मतलब a very brain rot tier things had been written on Twitter before, so let's not. Okay. Religious beliefs. So Vedic Hinduism was the dominant religion with worship of Indra, Agni, and other deities. Please remember one thing, that idol worshipping was still not very common. Idol worshipping was very, very rudimentary in this stage. Agni Puja, Indra Puja, Yagya, ये सारी चीजें was more important. And art and architecture. So you got exquisite examples of art and architecture. ठीक है. Then ओके, उसके बाद जो है, देखिए अजंता एलोरा थोड़ा लेट आया, बट ऑल दी स्तूपास, सम rudimentary structures were already present. Rudimentary structures were already present on these sites. Wherever the later kings built these grand temples in Ellora, the grand, the cave paintings of Ajanta, already these Mahajanapads had built some rudimentary structures. Because देखिए उस समय जो है 500 BCE में architecture was not very advanced. It was very rudimentary. Okay. Yes, in Vedic era also, later Vedic period, idol worshipping कब solidify हुआ in the Hindu consciousness or the Hindu tradition? It got solidified during the Gupta period. बहुत सारे ऐसे जो आपके gods हैं, you pray the current form, they were solidified during the Gupta period. उसके पहले तो there was nothing. There was just an idea of Krishna. That okay, there is this person, this Krishna, this God exists, and we pay our respects to him. But how did he look like? कैसा कैसे दिखते हैं? ये सारी चीजें बाद में solidify होना शुरू हुई. Okay. What were the factors for rise of the Mahajanapads? Fertile land, strategic location. There was strong leadership and efficient administration. What were the factors for fall? Internal conflict and Magad. It became the dominant power. It started to cannibalize the other powers, and it emerged as the. So Magad is a continuation of the Mahajanapads. Basically, there were Mahajanapads, and Magad emerged as the victor among all the Mahajanapads. And then you had the Magad era, Maurya era, and then the Gupta era. A Gupta era or Maurya era, if you know, there is a gap of a few centuries. ठीक है. Okay. So with this, our Mahajanapad is over. Any questions you have? Any questions? Okay.